Yeah, wow, this is exciting. There's energy everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, for the people that think we make stuff up when we say, "Oh, our producer, director." I mean, here's a real live person that's part of our team. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for a countdown. Are you?
Absolutely. Let's
Okay,
do it.
let's do it. Five, four, three, two, one.
Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to a very special episode of the Jersey Alchemist. And I'm your host, Dr. John Gerard Gallucci.
And I'm Philip D'Angelo.
And I'm Zanon Singletary.
And Bones takes up position behind Phil.
That's right. Wow. Now, first of all, you're known as Z.
Yes.
All right, so that's the
Miss Z.
Miss Z.
Miss
That'd
Z,
be,
yes,
yeah, because I
absolutely.
can't say that other name. That's way beyond me. Now,
Okay.
Now, John, not only is it special because Miss Z is here.
Yep.
Why is it special? This episode, this podcast.
Well, this is our 50th
Wow. Wow.
videoed episode.
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, and to our producer Swami, congratulations on 50 episodes. Well done.
Very beautiful. Beautiful.
51.
Yeah.
Lest we forget being torpedoed by the platform.
Here we go.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about getting torpedoed.
Well, yeah.
We'll mount a counterattack as I've stated before. This has gone on too long. It's fallen on deaf ears.
Bones, come on. All right. This is a happy occasion.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, everyone.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations on 50 episodes. I mean 51.
Thanks, Bones.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
He
Bones.
won't let it go. Wow, that's
Very nice.
beautiful.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm surprised. He seems pretty happy that we have a visitor and he's not in that chair. Oh, boy. Oh,
Z, I must say, I am so thrilled that you stopped in. Z is our associate producer and our publicist. Where would we be without you? Thank you for making 50 episodes just amazing.
Absolutely.
wow.
Of
Give me a little
course.
love all across the table.
That's right.
Wow, that's
You're
perfect.
right.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Zane.
I'm surprised. He pulled it off very
He
professional.
did. No, he felt
Absolutely.
the pressure. Otherwise, we'd call HR on him. Ah.
I think because he knows the higher ups are in attendance today because of the
Yes.
celebration
Right.
and the after party after the episode. We're gonna have a little, our usual food.
In my yard
Yeah, in your yard.
with Rena.
Yeah.
No,
But
we'll
we're-
leave her out of this.
Yeah. No, but he's very well behaved today, and I like that.
There you go.
So Z, how's it feel to be on the podcast?
Um.
You've watched enough of them. You've worked behind the scenes, so this must feel like an old hat. No big
She's
deal.
also a podcast veteran.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
is.
for me to be on here, it's like, but I really.
It's a dream come true. Just say it.
With you, absolutely. With you, absolutely, and with you, Phil, also. So, like, I mean,
Just a soldier.
like you guys are awesome. Like you have guys have a lot to say. Absolutely. So.
Boy, that's for sure.
Yeah, sometimes too much. What do you think?
No, because the world needs to know.
No.
Because if you can hold it on to yourself, it's like gonna be like whatever. But
Wow.
definitely, like the world needs to know exactly the way we all think and feel.
Well, I mean,
You're
especially.
right. You know what?
No.
Wait a minute,
I don't do
wait
this
a
for a
minute,
living. I
Wait
don't
a
do this for a
minute.
living.
Wait
I
a
do-
minute. You know what? I don't like Twitter, but I have an account. I'm gonna tweet that. I'm gonna
Yes.
just put that on Twitter.
That's very well said.
Wow. Here.
More clapping, applause all the way around. And on a special episode like this, the 50th episode, there should be a lot of applause. And it should be a celebratory mood, a festive occasion.
Absolutely.
Now, John, this podcast is your brainchild. This is your idea. I know when I first came up here, it was a little intimidating. It was you, Miss Z, the producer, Swami, all eyes were, I didn't know what to expect. You've all made me feel very welcome, and I appreciate that. But so it being your brainchild, how do you feel about 50 episodes? Don't hold back.
No. By the way, I did want to recognize that when you came on the scene here and you climbed those steps for the first time, Bones was here, but in biblical words, he had not the eyes to see. He just had empty sockets. Now he has eyes.
Yes.
And the ears, well, they're there.
Yeah.
How do I feel about 50? I thought about a podcast a long time ago, like 10 years ago. It was 10 years ago. It really was. And then the producer started getting on my back. She said, you know something? You need to write a book because the stories that you have are unbelievable. So there's the book. I'm pointing to it right there in the back. It's called My Life with God.
Thank you, Miss Z.
And thank you, Z. and that book is filled with spectacular true stories about how God works, or the Holy Spirit works in our hearts, in our minds, in our lives. People, the darkness that you experience every single day that you want to escape from, the answers are in this book. And believe it or not, the answers are also going to be coming to you through this podcast. So the first 50 episodes were a long time coming. I admit, Swami's looking at me. She's kind of giving me that look like, yeah, because she was really, really beating me over the head from 5 or 6 years ago. But I was camera shy. And I knew deep down inside that I'm anything but camera shy. And for those of you who have watched 50 episodes, you'll say, that guy's not camera shy. There's no way. And I'm not. But back then I was. And it's all coming together. And what's that expression? Everything in God's time. So this is just the beginning. So the first 50 episodes are kind of like a sprinter who starts with shorter, choppier strides just to get that mass moving. And once we hit midstream, we're going to be flying. Z, tell us what venues are we on now?
Oh my goodness. We're on, first of all, everyone goes and looks at it on YouTube. Thank you guys for definitely going to check out our YouTube. We're on Spotify, we're on Amazon Music, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, any social media platform that you guys want to see our guys on, we're there.
There you go.
And that's all because of Z and the work she puts in.
It is.
Behind the scenes, another person behind the scenes.
And what was her, just this recent quote? That she's here to express and to tell people how we feel about things?
Absolutely.
Well, that's what you're going to get.
Beauty. That's beautiful.
If you want a bunch of wallflowers, if you want a bunch of marshmallows, tune out. You're on the wrong spot.
This is Jersey, and the Jersey Alchemist. You're looking at 3 people on camera.
Jersey all day.
All
yes.
Jersey all day. 1, 2, 3, and even the people behind the counter. 4 Bones. I'm sorry. Please, Bones.
We don't need another HR call.
No. I think we haven't had one in a while. That injury slowed him down, though. That dog bite.
Well, I think it made him reflect.
Yes. Because I know, John, when we started this podcast, you told me you have a lot to say.
I do.
And through 50 episodes, I mean, it seems like we have only just scratched the surface for what you have to say.
And so what does that mean? Each time you have an individual that is willing to step up and speak publicly, with a camera in their face, each one of those people is like a treasure chest, right? So everybody has a lot to say because we all have a different life. I know you, my brother, have a lot to say. And you, my sister, you got a lot to say. And we're going to have to just coerce you to sit here with us,
From time to time.
That's right.
That's good, but
Okay.
you know what? You need to be incorporated because you're God's child, just like the rest of us, and you need to be heard. It's going to be an open forum, kind of like an open mic.
Okay.
And Swami's got a lot to say too, but
that's a work in progress getting Swami to talk. I mean, she does have a lot to say, and everything she has to say is very insightful. It's always pointing, us as a group in the right direction.
Right.
When we seem to stray a little bit, but she's always gotten us on the straight and narrow.
Absolutely.
I mean, so someday, I think it could be.
Can you just come over here without tripping on a wire and just stick your head in here for a second and just wave?
I will bring in the cake.
Oh, she's gonna.
Oh.
She's gonna give us. She's gonna
Okay.
give us a
Well, you
pick.
know what? It's easier to get Bones to speak than it is to get her to speak.
Yeah, yeah. Think about that, right? But she will speak shortly. I know that. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Z, is there anything you would like to talk about? I mean, as far as their
Any
topic,
human interest stories?
any human interest story or something?
No.
Nothing happened over the weekend.
Listen, we're all about it.
No,
I'm feeling some,
No. But I do want to say this. Besides Swami, we all Essex County. We're all Jersey all day.
Yeah.
And I stand for Jersey. Wherever I go, I represent it, just like you guys.
You're gonna make me cry.
No, I mean we're Essex County, and it's a different feel. Like every county has its
Every
own. But no,
county has
actually,
its own.
Swami is Essex County too. A lot of people doesn't know that.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah. A lot of people's like so.
Swami's from everywhere.
Yeah.
But she's Essex County too. So with us growing up, we all came up similar, together.
Yeah.
Family and things of that nature. I'm not gonna go on because I gotta run.
Go on.
I cook for
You
a
don't have
living. Come on, Uncle. You know I do that. So I can't stay here, but I will definitely come back in
Okay.
and we will sit down and just talk
But
about
you can't leave
the
before
shore.
we at least present the cake.
Okay, that's not
right.
a problem.
Here comes-
Okay.
We have a special.
Yay!
I'm have to light
Well
your
said.
cake.
We're actually having a little. I think we're gonna start the. There's no way to stop. We're gonna actually start the celebration a little early. That's for sure.
And
Yup.
we need to talk about upcoming events.
Yeah. And after the
Upcoming
cake, we're
events,
doing
yes.
martinis.
Oh, this is a party. I can't wait to get to 100.
Swami, just watch the wires. This could be the ultimate in old-time slapstick comedy.
Oh my goodness.
The 50th,
Wires are
50th
everywhere.
episode in our face.
Wow. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Right here. Look at that. Wow.
Okay, let's pull it
Say-
back.
There,
so
there
it's-
she is.
Say
Pull it back,
hello.
Bill, pull it back, pull it back.
Because none of this.
No,
There
okay.
we
we're
go.
good.
Wow.
Oh, there we are.
Hello.
That's
Wait
our
a minute.
producer. Let's hear it for the producer.
Yes, I showed Betty.
Wow.
she came on. She
Beautiful.
came on.
Congratulations.
Celebration and
Thank you.
salutations everywhere.
Absolutely. And you know what? Here at the Jersey Alchemist, we care about each other, and this is just the beginning and just an indicator that we are here because we care about all of you.
Absolutely.
We care about humanity from top to bottom, left to right,
Absolutely.
male to female, black to white, pink to purple, all of it. Left and right. There you go. So nobody's excluded here.
Absolutely.
We're here to keep the old dictum of the 3 E's. There is a famous Hollywood producer, director, actor. His name is Mel Gibson, and he promotes the 3 E's of a good solid production. E number 1, entertainment. E number 2, elevation. E number 3, education. We hope to achieve the 3 E's here at the Jersey Alchemist, and that's what it's all about: to have fun, and to elevate your spirit and your frequency, and to educate. And that's what it's all about. Because remember, people, awareness is what's going to help us change the world.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. And we might be at that little corner outside of New York, but we are here to tell everyone exactly what Jersey's about.
That's right. We've taken the shitty rap for too long.
Right.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Madonna. She started it
She
back in the
did.
day, you know.
She did.
Desperately seeking Susan. That's it.
right.
Yeah.
But John, I like what you said together, and you mentioned different people.
I'm sorry, you made me laugh. Phil's been a fabulous comedian since I've met him in 1974.
74.
But I just saw last night a Madonna episode
Did you
in
really?
Family Guy.
Oh,
Where she's
I love
trying to
Family
look
Guy.
like she's 30 and she's like 90.
Oh yeah. I love.
Am I
Family
sorry,
Guy.
Madonna? No.
No. She had her time in the sun.
Cheers.
Enough.
Oh,
But I like, John, what you said about together.
Mhm.
The only way, we talk about problems, how to solve problems, but the only way you're going to do that is together. You can't let people divide and conquer because you're not strong. I mean, you're only strong as your weakest link. but together you can accomplish anything.
Oh,
And
yes.
there's a reason the dark side
Mhm.
does not want people together.
Oh, absolutely.
And you know what? People have to wake up to that. John, you always say awareness.
Yeah.
Awareness is a huge thing. You have to wake up to what they're trying to do
Yeah.
and fight through it. Together, we can be unstoppable.
Yeah, I think the World Economic Forum begins today.
I believe so.
I think so.
I believe
And
so.
and it's going to be interesting. You all need to be aware of what the World Economic Forum is up to, right? Because the World Economic Forum, by hook or by crook, changes international leaders. They control essential supplies like drinkable water. They control the food supply. They poison the water and the food supply. They withhold the water and the food supply. Anything that you see going on costs money. And who's got the money? The people that control the World Economic Forum.
Absolutely.
So when Mr. Klaus Nazi Schwab says, you will be happy and own the nothing, that only works if we're all divided. But in George Bush's words, this is homie boy Bush too. He said if the people knew what we were up to and what we've done, they'd chase us with pitchforks and torches. Well, guess what? It's on. It's on, Bushy boy. It's on.
Maybe that's why they didn't like the last president so much, because he wasn't part of that club.
Well,
You know,
yeah,
I
maybe.
mean, he might have had his faults, love him or hate him, but he's definitely not part of the club because they really did attack him.
Well, yeah, he certainly was attacked, but you know what? He bent over and spread his cheeks and said, "Attack me."
Yeah,
Didn't he?
that's an interesting picture that came to mind.
Analogy,
But-
right?
I meant these
Wow.
cheeks. What were you
Yeah.
thinking about?
Yeah. But yeah, he did ask for it, but he only knew one way to fight, and hopefully something will change. People will get a message that the people that go to Washington are shaded in darkness, and they need to be exposed, no matter who
But
they are.
they are being exposed as we speak.
Absolutely.
You know, I look, if this whole John Durham thing doesn't produce lots of handcuffs and zip ties and orange jumpsuits and prison terms, if it doesn't produce that, then we haven't done our job. That's all there is to it. And you know something? There is a creator of the universe, people, and the creator of the universe did not create us to become creators so that we can get caught in a dark, tyrannical trap like the New World Order that's being coerced and created by the likes of Tony Fauci and Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab and George Soros and all of the leading politicians and all of the big corporate presidents. You know something? There's 7.7 billion of us and a couple of thousand of them. And you know something? If it comes down to pitchforks and torches and slingshots and stonings like in the old days, and I can just see John Cleese in the stoning scene of The Life of Brian, so be it. So be it, if that's what it takes. That's right. The people are coming for you.
Yeah. Wow.
Excuse
He's got
us.
a lot to say.
It's the truth. It is the truth.
It is the
If you sit back and try to be Mr. Nice Guy, I'm a nice little marshmallow on my seat, and I'm going to live by default, then they've got you. And they'll roast you and eat you like the marshmallow that you are. No more being marshmallows, people.
No marshmallows. In Jersey, there are no marshmallows. But, John, I think that's why they're trying to control social media, Z, because you're a social media expert. Because, I mean, they think if they shut down people's opinion like ours, that it won't get through. But I think there's so many different sites and channels coming up now that they can hold back. Social media platforms are blowing up, and they're growing everywhere.
Absolutely, Phil, because the thing is, remember how when all of us were growing up, how your mother, my mother, and all of our mothers would get on the phone, and it would be a chat line. Like,
Sure.
one would call everyone would call each other.
Perfect
So the
analogy.
conversation was there. Now the conversation is pretty much on social media, and they are trying to control it. But one thing for certain, two things for sure: when we all get together, you can't control us.
Very well
Amen.
said, Zee.
Mhm.
Very well
You
said.
cannot control us.
Wow, you can tell she's been on a podcast before.
I
I mean, wow.
I
Wow.
wow. The
Give an
cook.
applause.
Wow.
Give her an
I mean,
applause.
that was well said. Well
No,
said.
I mean no, because a lot of people
Whoa.
they just excuse me, truly don't understand exactly what the power of the people can be if we all come together. And you know, growing up, and I will always go back to that because I am who I am, just like you guys. Stable homes, things of that nature. It was a community, so everyone pretty much, you know, on Sundays, everyone came to the
Yeah.
house or whatever. It was a conversation. Social media can't control that. There was
Right.
no cameras, lights, action. None of that.
Right.
It wasn't nothing. It was just good old conversations.
People said what they said, and there was no fear about saying what they said.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely. And that's exactly who we are. I
So-
just don't say much, but.
No, no.
Well,
You're saying a whole
but
lot
now
today.
you've got that forum.
Yeah, pal. So why are people so easily, if we were all brought up the right way, why are people so easily misled? I mean, you know, they see something, they read something, and right away, it's like, you know, John, maybe you want to comment on that? I mean, right away, it's, oh yeah, look at this, and it's not true. You know, they're just so easily led.
Well, I've always said that if you starve a man or a woman, I'd just say man, kind of, you know, if you starve them long enough, and then you slowly, and this is John Gallucci, start offering up dog shit on toast,
Mhm.
right? After a while, they'll be trained to beg for and wait for and then ask for and long for their dog shit on toast. That's what the elites have done. And they've distracted us by making all of us debt slaves. If nobody had the fear of losing the roof over their head or losing the dinner for your children or the baby formula for your babies, if nobody had that fear, why would we give a shit of what the World Economic Forum has to say, or the CFR, which is the Council on fucking Foreign Relations? Why would we care about these elite pigs? We didn't elect them. They just stepped up because we were too harried and too worried about keeping the roof over our head. We were too worried about not being completely ensnared as debt slaves. So the kids got to go to college, and it's not just college. It's got to be a top 10, you know, top shelf school. Otherwise, they won't be this and they won't be that. You know what? Forget it. The universe is too big. Eternity is too long for any of us to worry about that bullshit. Get over yourselves, people. Get over yourselves. So when you get over yourself and you realize that God made you to be a creator, you're not going to worry about these assholes that are trying to dangle us. That's it. You're not going to worry about it. So, you know, that's just kind of my long-winded answer.
Wow, and right on point as usual. I mean, if we could just stay together, fight back. I mean, I do feel like there's a wave coming. I mean, do you feel that, Z, as well? That there's a backlash coming against people, against being forced to do something?
Oh, absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't worked a job since '03.
Oh,
And I
wow.
stand on that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I stand on it, single mother, everything.
Wow.
Everything of who I am, I stand on it because I come from great stock. I come
Good for
from,
you.
I
God
like, the
bless.
thing is, and we all stand on our ancestors, rather black, white, green, yellow. You know, that like, we run around, oh, we are our ancestors' wildest dreams. We all are.
Yeah.
Y'all probably second generation. I don't even know what generation I am, it being in America. Like, you understand?
Yeah.
Like, y'all family came from Italy and did
Yeah.
whatever. So it's like they worked hard. They did everything that needed to be done. Just like I will, like, you know, just
Sure.
like my people.
Yeah.
So it's like you just have to understand who you are.
Wow.
And if you understand that, God got you.
Yeah.
What are the last words in this book?
What's the name of that book, John?
My Life with God.
Is called My Life with God.
Okay.
Okay, My Life with God. On page 350, the last line, 4 words. The words my father said to me every time I saw him in the last year of his life. He pointed his finger at me lovingly and he said, remember who you are.
That's right.
Remember who you are. You're a child of the Creator. And the Creator doesn't create duds. I've said that before. The Creator creates creators. We are the creators, people. We are the creators. Don't misconstrue what I'm talking about. None of us here are the sovereign living God. There is a sovereign living God that's in the universe, that is the universe, and it's all about the power of love. But we are creators. So if you want to go into that sweet good night, into a tyrannical trap that's called the New World Order, be my guest. But the rest of us are going to be climbing the ladder into the fifth dimension, and I'll wave from where we're going to be. But you don't have to be down there. You don't have to be a blue pillar, oblivious to what's happening all around you. Don't be the frog in the pot of water where they're turning up the heat nice and slow and nice and slow and nice and slow, and before you know it, you're being served on a dish as frog legs.
And they're gonna have to stand for it.
Right.
They definitely gonna have to stand for it.
Wow.
And me coming from the entertainment game, the New World Order is like, whoa.
Oh,
Like,
oh
yeah,
boy.
yeah. So, yeah.
Let's do an episode on
Okay,
that.
yeah, because it's deep. It's really deep. So, whoever don't know, they need to Google it because it just steals everything. Well, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
All right.
Okay.
Dynamite.
John, let's alchemize this episode, and then we'll have the producer come in and cut the cake after an alchemization.
Okay, all right. I'm going to just do a little worship, prayer of thanks. Thank you, O Creator of the universe, for bringing us together. That's all 5 of us here. And we are here doing your work to entertain people, to educate people, and to elevate people's souls, their hearts and their minds. We are bringing humanity just a little bit closer to the loving frequencies of heaven. Amen, and thank you all. Keep watching the Jersey Alchemist.
Thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you. And if you like what we're doing, people, press the like button and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. And Z, what other channels are we
we're on
on?
Spotify.
Oh, here we go.
We are all
Oh.
social media platforms as of today.
Dynamite.
So on our 50th
But
episode.
don't turn off yet. We'll
No,
cut that
no,
cake.
producer, please. The utensils. Wow, this is a celebration.
This is a
Absolutely.
celebration. I'm gonna pull it right over here.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Wow. Been staring at this cake all day,
All day.
all day. Wow.
No pressure now, Swami.
Yeah, I know, right?
No
Don't mess this up.
pressure.
I'm
Oh
cutting
my
this-
God.
I'm cutting a cake on camera.
With no cake fork. There you go. See, this is a professional. She double
Careful,
utensiled
it's
it
going up in the air. I
to
can
get
see
it up.
Stop.
All right, there's one.
Wow.
All right.
Ladies
yes.
first,
Yes.
ladies first, ladies first. Z.
Now y'all know, come on, I cook
Eat
for a living,
around.
so I'm
I
trying,
know.
y'all trying to really get me.
Yeah, give me this. There we go.
Wow. Great job, producer. Producer never fails.
She does
Tough
her best.
situation, comes in live.
Bones is watching his A1C, so he already elected. He opted out of the cake.
Absolutely.
So he doesn't get any. He's sliding right off. I can't believe I did it without a.
That's pretty good.
Go for it, Phil.
All right, thank you very much.
I know you don't like cake.
Not too much. I'll take whatever's left over home.
Yes, take it home.
Please do.
Please.
Careful. See
Careful.
that
Last
flying
one.
through- Flying through the air.
Wow.
I did it.
Sandra, there's one for you.
No.
What? You're supposed to. Okay. All
Okay.
right.
I'm
All
cutting it
right.
right now.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Cheers to 50 episodes.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Great job.
Cheers. Clink, clink.
Great job.
To another 50. Thank
All
you
right,
to everybody.
Thank you, guys.
See you next time.